Now starting in 3, 2, 1, mark. Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Crysis. The way the game was intended to be played with all settings set to maximum. Now this is the first Vista part and the first base. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you right here which settings I have. Anti-aliasing is set to 4 because it's the only thing that will be playable, but as you can see here, everything is set to very high. The only exception is motion blur. I turn it off because I found it to be annoying. Sound quality, I set it to low because regardless where you're watching this clip on YouTube or whatever, they're going to compress the sound quality anyway, so might as well set it to low. And the only thing that's not set to very high is post-processing because that seems to kill my graphics card. It's set to high though, as you can see. But the game runs at a very, very smooth frame rate. It runs at 70 frames per second at all times almost, as you can see here. So everything is really nice and smooth. This is the first Vista and the first military base that you encounter.
We spotted KPA patrols down on the beach.
And there's the
binocs to tag them.
patrols. Now, I'm playing this on the highest difficulty settings, so I can't really...
transmitting array. That must be the jamming station.
I really have to be careful what the hell I do. What I really liked about the game was that most FPS games, it tells you on the radar where people are, and that really bothers me because it makes the game way too easy. It's too dumbed down, honestly. Now I need to tag people on my radar. See, now I tagged him, and now he is displayed on my radar. But there are other enemies nearby that aren't tagged on my radar. I need to tag them before they show up even on my radar. There we go. I always really like that game dynamic. And if memory serves me right, I think there's 4 guys here. Yeah, there is another guy. And should be another guy right there. He is. They seem to be alerted somehow. I don't know why. They haven't discovered me yet. So, anyway, as you can see, everything runs really nice and really smooth. I'm running this on my GTX 460. And no, the video card didn't cost me thousands of dollars. It cost me about $170 to be honest. Less the price of an Xbox Arcade actually. There we go, I'm gonna go cloak here. And I'm gonna try to... The problem with this difficulty level is that they're really, really difficult. They will be alerted regardless of if I'm using a silencer or not. I mean, I will have to take multiple of them out really fast. So they won't call in for reinforcement because if they do, I will be outnumbered and outgunned. So here we go. I usually like to try to hide here and try to take out multiple guys at once, or as many as possible. So I'm gonna go behind here. Let's see if I can do this.
Nomad, we're blind here until you find that jammer.
There we go. I'm using like a... See? I told you, it doesn't really matter if I'm using
Enemy units headed your way.
They've alerted for reinforcements, but they don't seem to know where I am though. So I'm gonna go ahead here and try to make the best out of the situation. Oh, there we go. Hello. As you already might know, I can't shoot and cloak at the same time. Oh, there should be one guy just right ahead of me because I tagged him on the radar. There's a car over there. And they speak Korean because it's, like I said, the highest difficulty setting, so I can't get any sort of strategic intel on these guys. I don't go over there, but I want to take the car out first because they're turret over there. you really have to use these kind of guerrilla tactics when I'm playing on this difficulty settings. Whoa, and they saw me. I think it's a patrol boat or something. I'm not sure though. And there he pretty much gave out my position. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the engine here, which is really nice. Ow! Everything I can pick up and throw away. Who is shooting him from where? I see a patrol boat, but it sounds like it's someone else. Oh, there we go. Hello.
We need to reestablish comms.
Yeah. Stop whining. There we go. That boat has now been pretty much neutralized, but it can't really do anything. Take out the... Ah, get back here. Oh, never mind. Anyway, I think the only way to see the shadow there, it's all dynamic. For some odd reason, I can't see the barrel in my shadow. That's pretty stupid. But anyway, I guess every game isn't perfect. And this one definitely isn't perfect. Let's see now. I'm gonna pick this up. Put it right next to the... There we go. Somehow I hurt myself there. I'm gonna shoot this up and... There we go.
Good job. Attack system back online. Proceed to the LZ.
So yeah, we can take a little bit look at the water here. It looks really nice. Everything is set, like I said, set to high, so the water looks really realistic, even for today's standard, or at least photorealistic. I can climb down. I can pretty much grab anything and throw it in there. That one behaved weird. It's not supposed to do that, but I guess it's supposed to float. You can see all kinds of sea life and sea creatures and everything. What happens when I do blow this up in the water? Everything is... Volumetric lights is set to maximum particles and everything, so it all really looks really nice. Let's see. I think there's like crabs and shit here, and turtles even. That's just really great. Anyway, so yeah, I will be back when I get into some of the other parts of the game.